guys. I didn't stream it, but I did beat my first vault. Man, I tell you what, it was a lot harder than I thought. They definitely don't fuck around. But news today, I think it's Jimmy Kimmel just got fired from saying some stuff about Charlie Kirk. These propagandist left-wing people and that, they always say so much fucking shit about conservatives. They never talk about what they do wrong. They're asking for so much fucking violence on their fucking little blue social media app thing. And like, it's fucking insane. Like, they're all sitting there saying like, oh my god, you got rid of Jimmy Kimmel and that, or whatever the fuck his name is, because why are you watching a late night show in your fucking like 20s and 30s and 40s? I'd rather be watching fucking YouTube and shit, watching creators that are actually creating good shit. Like, I don't watch political creators that much. I watch some of them that, like, they come up with certain things here and there, but they're not political people, and they just make fun of lefty people and that because they're fucking stupid and they do stupid shit. They're the most entertaining, violent people in the fucking world. It's like some people bitch and moan about Muslims being bad in their countries and that, and like gang members and that. No. Get a fucking group of lefties and they'll scream and shout and do more damage than anybody that is bad in the world. Like, these people are literally satanic fucking baby eaters. They have no moral code at all. They scream and shout and they get so fucking frustrated people because it doesn't go their way. And I'm sitting there like, you guys are not even political. Like some people at my job and that, like, they know that Joe Biden was on coke or on Adderall and shit, but they're still saying how hard he is and that. I'm like, Biden was just an all talk. Biden, even back then, Biden wasn't that strong of a really person. That he was kind of a bitch fucking person. You know, an average man could beat his ass, you know, or do more than he could. But like people dig into that shit. I'm like, why do you? It's like, use logic. They keep saying conservative people are fascists. I said, what the fuck does that make you? Communist? That make you a commie? So you guys are going far right on the political scale and far left on the political scale. You're saying that no one's a common ground person, which we are. Conservative Christian people, or just conservative people all the way around. They don't even have to be Christian. We don't resort violence. Some of them maybe do to a certain extent, but we don't resort violence to the extent of lefties. Lefties literally resort violence all the time. Like when Trump got shot and that, my dad said, you know, well, maybe he should have died. I said, why do you wish that upon people? And I was just talking to him that because he's, you know, he's a liberal person. He's a, you know, a boomer liberal. And like, why would you say that? Just because your side lost, so being a sore loser saying people need to die? So you're saying that maybe you should die because you done bad things in your life and that? Is that how you justify death? That doesn't make sense to me. That's stupid. Trump won because Kamala Harris and Biden were horrible candidates. See, these people want to use bullshit narratives to get presidents, and presidents are leaders. They're leaders of the free world. Whatever these leaders do in the United States, it reflects to the world. So if you have a stupid fucking leader in there that doesn't stand strong with the most powerful military in the fucking world, doesn't stand strong with the most biggest financial structure in the world, we don't want to be like the rest of these countries. We fought for our independence multiple times, and we grew on our melting pot. We don't care where you come from. That's why we have Chinatown, Irish Town. You know, we have all these different kinds of communities that have their own individual, like, Irish Scottish people in there and that. They don't really like to have different kinds of people in there, which is fine, do what the fuck you want to do. But overall, people live together in harmony. And like, as I was talking, I mean, like, I'm only saying this based upon what I hear from people that are liberals. I don't talk to a lot of fucking liberal people. I probably don't know people are liberal until they start talking about Trump being bad. And then I'm just like, why do you think that? Well, he's a fascist. I'm like, how is he a fascist? See, if I keep asking questions and you have no answer to it, it's because you're following along with what a narrative is. I said, when you look back and see how people are now, who hates majority people the most? Democrat people. You guys talk more about racism, sexism, and all these isms because you're the one that made them up. Conservative people didn't make up those words. Democrats did. Liberal-based mindsets did. Why? Because they want to divide everyone so they can gain power off of each individual. That's the only reason why. And that's why they're upset. Because now they're fucking losing. They're losing power. Their companies have to restructure everything because they know that there's not enough, far leftist people to be able to keep their companies going. So they have to rely on the conservative or the normal base person to be able to make money. That's why they're losing money left and right. That's why none of these people are fucking watching their shit anymore. That's why they're getting fired. They're not getting fired at because of stuff that they say all the time. They're getting fired because their ratings are going down because no one wants to watch their shit anymore because they went too far left. They went too far, and there's no turning back. Fucking Bill Maher has specifically stated this multiple times in that. He's like, you guys are going way too far left. Like, why the fuck are you going this far left? Why do we want terrorism in our country now? Why do we want this shit? And now Trump has he issued an executive order to call out Antifa and all of these left organizations that promote violence as terrorist organizations. Which is telling me the military can now go in there and do their fucking job to get rid of these people. There could be gigantic arrests and all that shit. We need to get the violence to stop happening. You only feed these violent people that when you keep on giving them ways of wanting to be violent. People are not just violent because you have a difference. People normally talk it out. People get violent that because they actually believe that the other side is literally Satan. They believe that conservative people are fucking evil because they want you to have freedom of speech. And you listen to all these guys and that and women and that talking. And they're getting all mad and that because now Disney is doing their job finally and actually get rid of all this woke shit that's not making them money. Because wokeism, I don't even know what the fuck it actually is. To tell you the truth, I think it's just a bunch of crazy people that just complain about everything. Well, yeah, we have a mental illness in our culture now. The younger generation of people in that, Gen Z, the majority of them, when I see, some of them that between ages like 20 to 25, maybe 26, you can tell that they have fucking psychological issues. Not all of them do. Some of them are actually really fucking intelligent. It's like the opposite. Some are really fucking smart. They actually see logic. The other ones are so fucking embedded in their ways that they will never get out of it. I guess that goes for every generation, but we're starting to see more people are starting to think like, why do I want to live in a country that has their own people are killing their own other people because of a belief system? I have a shit ton of Muslims around me. They're not like super Muslims because they talk about that. They're not the ones that believe every little thing the Quran says, which, okay. Why are you even a Muslim now if you don't see that the book of your Quran or Bible and that is used. Okay, that's kind of pointless to be a damn Muslim then, isn't it? You just take pieces of it. It's like with the Bible and that. I listen to the main Gospels of the New Testament, and all I have to say is, it's nothing but peace talking and trying to tell human beings that you can repent. That the change of your heart can happen if you give in to God. That's simple. You give in to Jesus. You let Him do His way, not your way. And that's the biggest psychological thing that people have problems with. That's why there's so many demonistic people out there. And there's a lot. And I say I got my sins in that. But my heart has changed. My mindset has changed dramatically in the last year or so. I don't believe in hatred anymore. I don't think anyone should hate anyone. I think people should learn. There's always ways of knowing knowledge. If you don't know something, you're considered to be dumb. But being dumb doesn't mean that you can't know. It just means you just don't know at the moment. Because everyone relies on Google. Everyone relies on all this stuff and that. It's just like chat GBT or whatever the fuck it is. It's an AI chat thing. You could talk to them. They give you answers and that. There's been so many people talking about, is Jesus king? It says yes. Instantly, it replies to yes. Jesus is the Lord and Savior. Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He is king. It states it. You got an AI that knows millions and billions of different things, and it knows that he knows what God is to a certain extent. At least he knows what Christ is. He talks about demons and angels, and he says that a lot of people there's demons and angels all around us. They're invisible. We can't see them. They interact with us almost daily. When we sleep, when we're awake, they're always interacting with us. Sometimes they're bad, and sometimes it's good. But that's what it is. It's a warfare. And the little bits of sin that people seem to do, it's normally the hatred of the heart. We want to not hate people. We want to love people. We want to embrace more love. That's how you have the kid that shot Charlie Kirk and wanting to commit suicide. Why? Because his conscience opened up and he got extremely fucking guilty. And everyone went against him because what he did was 100% wrong. And now he knows he did it wrong. And now he can't live life by being this guilty. Because his father, I hear more about the kid's father. The kid's father was literally in the police. He was in the police force for 27 years. And he's just I don't know what went wrong with him, but I wasn't there for him enough to notice that something happened. I can kind of blame myself, but I'll stick with my child in that and put him in prison. He does not deserve to be out. And you're just I'm not going to accept money from people in that because there was a bounty on him in that for $100,000 in that. He didn't accept it. He gave it to the Charlie Kirk family in that. He's got all these other people trying to donate money to him and that because stuff. And he's don't give it to me, give it to the family and that. I don't deserve it in that. Because he knew that it was his fault why his child was like that. Just remember, his child was only 22 years old. He was still rather young. He's not like he was old. But seeing how mentally ill and how fucked up you are when your child goes to college, I tell people like this. If you're going to college, go to a trade school, go to a school where you're just learning, or do shit online. Do not go to a campus in that, because that's where the biggest brainwashing happens. Because most people that are liberal mindsets, to a certain extent, stay on campus for a very long time in that. And they devote to that, kind of personality. It gets worse and worse. And sometimes people just get out because they're just dude, this shit's fucking crazy. Because the colleges are run by very high elite people and that are fucking pretty far left. They do a lot of cultist stuff in these colleges. That's why sex and drugs and stuff like that are very high potency in college. Go get your college age out, get drunk and have sex with a bunch of women and shit, or get laid by a bunch of dudes. And you come out of college and that, and the real world's nothing like college. And you're like, wow, guys don't want to have sex with me. I mean, I thought that's how. No, you're being manipulated by a very small percentage of people in that do that shit. And that's what it is. So it all has to do with how you're raised. I mean, I went through certain things in my life. You know, I always tell people that I was with a guy in that for about a year and a half, 2 years in that. I went down the gay road in that. And the thing is, with the guy that I was with, he was very religious. He was the type of religious person that didn't do all the stuff that he talked about, but he knew a lot about it. He knew a lot about the Bible because his grandmother was very heavy on it. And so he always read a lot in that. So now, if I look back to what that person actually stated, he was actually right on almost everything he said. And that's what kind of led me into it. God pushed me to be in a relationship like that so I can learn what it is to be closer to Him. And it worked because I am closer to God more so than I've ever been in my whole entire life. Because now I'm actually knowing the truth. And the truth is so invigorating and so important to know that you have the choice to be the best of yourself. You can choose anything you want to do, but you still have to act on it with a positive, respectful type of way. Just love. Be positive with everything. Negative things come in your life, which they do, and I deal with quite a few negative people in that. I deal with a lot of liars, I deal with a lot of people that make up shit sometimes, and oh, he did. Well, no one came in the house. That's one of the biggest things that...
The only way inside requires
three
powerful command bolts. They're a bit different from what you've got in your neck.
Because there's a lot of shit in this life that a lot of people don't fucking know. We're super confused on it.
She's a bit complicated. Once we have the 3 command bolts, I should be able to use their combined security clearances to gain access to the Timekeeper's tower.
That's why the transgender thing's good. It's starting to slow down because it's not making any sense.
Saul, you've met.
If people want to say, oh, we want you to be a boy and that instead of a girl, but you're a girl and that, so just be a boy. I wish it was that easy, but it doesn't happen like that, I'm sorry.
Eager to please. To the north, the Terminus mountain range is overseen by
you're mentally fucked up to think that, and teach your children that is even more
highly intelligent, alarmingly ambitious.
I see that some people don't even want to get into it,
because I don't want to get into it for a chance to rule and carry out his experimental research with impunity. Finally, Callus. She was once the Timekeeper's strongest and most loyal commander, until the moonfall. Now she's a monster of a different shape, the self-styled Ripper Queen. Her fanatical horde, which you've no doubt encountered already, masses in the ruins of Carcadia Burn to the west.
But the biggest thing is that...
Wow. They all sound fun.
If someone doesn't
we'll need
fight
all
for
3
it,
command bolts before facing the Timekeeper.
You
can
I try to fight
tackle
for
each
nice
one at your pleasure. I've
I
uploaded your Echo 4 with
times
backdoor
with
security
a lot of
codes,
people
which should get you through any
I was
border
telling,
checkpoints.
I don't care what
the
people
Fade
think
Fields.
about themselves,
Kairos,
but you have to know the truth about it. You
This
can't
is a
just
big
assume
ask.
that what you're saying is 100%
I need to know I can
true
trust you.
when there's lack
You
of
can.
actual evidence of what you're trying to assume
depends
of
on it.
shit. What does this even do? What's this one do? But yeah, that's why I always tell people, I'm like, think before you do stuff in that. Don't just assume. Like, actually look at it from very different
When I
perspectives.
told
Try to
you
figure out
the
what the
citizens
fuck
would
is
be
going
more
on.
compliant if they see a more human side to you, I didn't mean you
You
should
say,
begin
well, they
performing
always mention, oh, it's
psychoanalysis.
2025 and that, so blah, blah, blah. We
Vault
can do whatever we
Hunter,
want to do now. You can do
shall
whatever you
we
want to do
give your
anyway, but
outbounder
there's
friends a call?
consequences to all the actions that you make. And sometimes these consequences can be so fucking outrageous that it'll actually hurt you in the long run. Because you'll be, like, mentally consumed with something, and then you'll try to figure it out, and you end up not figuring it out because it doesn't make any fucking sense. I went down that road.
Ready to continue?
It doesn't make sense.
In the Fade Fields, Saul is our focus. Contacting the Outbounders now.
Conway, this is the third time the hot singles claiming to be nearby weren't actually... Oh, hi.
Rush, Zadra. Zadra, Rush.
It's a pleasure. So, Zadra, what can you tell us about Locust?
Nothing.
Off to a rough start.
But that alone tells us something. It must be relatively new, and he's not getting help from Dominion. There's only one installation in the Fade Fields with the requirements necessary to develop a bioweapon. Saul's production facility. It's not far from here.
Then that's our focus. Way to go, team.
I just came home from my workout.
You know what the Timekeeper used to call Vault Hunters? Rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disasters.
Watching you work, I tend to agree.
I tend to have that effect on people. Wait, affect? No, I was right. I think.
Not too much.
Arnold just puts fucking schnapps in. Need to get the person who goes to the mouse so fast. You put schnapps, and then put a little bit of alcohol in it. Goes right to the muscle. I got like Arnold is pretty fucking great. Yeah, Arnold's trying to change his opinion now on things, which is kind of cool. Because Pratt is his son-in-law now. So, Chris Pratt's trying, I guess he talks to him about stuff and that he doesn't see things from different perspectives. Arnold has changed his mind about things, and he came out and talked about Charlie Kirk and that he's like, it's ridiculous. Doesn't matter what beliefs you have, and you should not be doing violent stuff towards people just because of beliefs. You can live in harmony in that. Like, people that do this, you know, basically you should all just go to fucking prison. Like, truth. Like, there's no reason for anyone to be like that. But you should go to prison. Your mental illness case. You're all psychopaths. You all got huge mental issues. And then you wonder why that you continuously want to fucking hurt people and that. It's like, yeah, because they're fucking crazy. We know that. We know that, Arnold. These people are fucking psychopaths because you used to be kind of like that during COVID and that. You take the vaccine, fuck your constitution. And the reason why they go to extremes like that is because oh, damn. Okay. Because these people are just like that. They don't want to see things from different perspectives. And now they actually have to now because now it's getting too bad. Like getting mad, getting arguments with people, cool. But if you're sitting there hating on people because of a fucking belief, we all have different beliefs. I say open your mind to different things. Like, I'm a Jesus believer 100%. I'm trying my best to be the best, you know, base person I am with the word of Christ. Trying my best. It's not the easiest thing in the fucking world, I'll tell you that right now. Especially when you've been indoctrinated for so many damn years. And a lot of people are getting like that because they're not knowing how to deal with life itself. Right there, up there. Yeah, because sometimes it falls, it don't fall. How do you get through shit? Oh cool, it comes back. Yeah, most of these guns kind of suck ass. Yeah. Cause it sucks to be ignorant that, like, back then, you gotta think about it. Back in the 80s and even 90s and that, like, people didn't really give two flying fucks about it, honestly. Like, people themselves were just, you know, they were just cool. They were funny.
Conway's disappointed Zadra isn't an actual vampire. Honestly, she just has me confused. She seems happy to work together now. But why not before? Why play hermit when we could have used the support? Stick with this plan for now. I'm gonna do some digging on this lady.
call me first this time. Not on this time. Shiny. What? Listen, I don't know what your problem is, bitch, but I bet it's hard for you to pronounce. You think you can talk to me like that? Hard. A bad thing for me. I do the things like you are doing. Oh, yeah. Like I said,
let's watch it go.
Oh, good! Order for it. To what do I owe this splendid?
I love the soul of these. They're so fun.
May you rule forever. I don't know what you hope to find here, Vault Hunter, but you will fail and die. In that order.
Oh fuck, who else is fucking angry?
Almost we can see you there. Zadra. I made it into Sorg's production facility.
Good. I'm monitoring your echo feed. Head into the R&D department.
Well, don't look so surprised. Fuse is hot! These order types just don't bleed right, you know?
I love this guy.
That shot at any distance. That's a bit too close, Frey.
already preparing to manufacture it en masse.
That sounds bad. Really bad.
It certainly is. You should destroy this assembly line immediately, before he can produce more. This is a significant escalation. If this is what Saul's up to, I need to extract all the data I can.
I love these little local creators. They only got a couple 100K and people, and that makes it fun.
Someone brought some shine to discuss. Híjole, that packs a punch.
You just can't help yourself, can you? You're like a tiny shard of glass I can't pull from my flesh.
Needs my help from sniper.
That should throw a wrench in Saul's plans. Of course, we still need to suss out what the substance actually is. I'm coming to
Yeah,
join.
the Ecto,
Meet me in the
or
lobby.
the Echo skeleton guy, or soldier in that. Oh, sorry. It's actually really fucking good. He gets 40%
I've
weapon
arrived.
damage.
Easily, thanks to you.
He gets
clearing the way.
20% increased load speed. He gets like
I'll need a
15%
console
more
connected to
fire
their
rate.
main network to access
He
the
gets
data on
almost all
Saul's
the best
research.
shit. And they're all just passive, so I got 25% more gun damage. I'm getting up that goes to 20% for more fire rate. Got another 15%, so I got 40% more gun damage or 35% more melee, which is kind of good. I guess I can get a little more melee stuff if I wanted to. This one gives me reload speed, and that gives me ammo generation and shit. This one gives me fire rate. So I gain fire rate, and now I get additional fire rate with it. So I get 15 up front, then I get additional 10.
Move quickly before he can
So
respond.
you get 35% more fire rate. That is fucking insane.
So you're from off planet.
Just the 40% more damage. And I don't
What's
even
it
have
like
any
out there?
mods or anything
It's
yet.
been
Just haven't found any
a long
good ones yet.
time.
I have a
So this guy can
sizable
instantly
corporate
probably get
bounty
real
on my
close to
head, so
100%
I'm
more
hunting
damage
every
off
second
the
of my
bat.
life. But sometimes
Which is fucking insane.
you find a really good food truck.
Not so different from how I remember it. What's the saying? Everything old is new again?
This concludes our small talk, by the way. I'll take care of this.
I'm actually feeling really fucking good. Actually, I'm gonna go get me a protein shake. I bought some pizza and that, but I've been trying to buy pizza and have it last for a couple of days, at least 3 days. Got some cheesy bread too, so I need to clean my room again. Yeah, I might try out all the other characters. I don't know yet. All I know is the Siren's got pretty cool skills. I don't know about the other lady, the genius. I know she has a lot of pull-ins and stuff like that, so. Siren's necromancer skills are pretty fucking good.
More resistance. Let's clear them out and keep moving.
They kill people pretty fucking damn fast, actually. Oh, nice shot. Yeah, I'm getting used to this dodging shit. I faced the first boss, and my god, that fucker was hard.
More of that substance.
Cause I have no legendaries
I wanna
to. I'm
test a
just
theory.
working on pure
Try to
like
damage it.
shooting, not with special stuff other than. It's an SMG. I want an SMG. Magazine size by 23%. This is one that gives you Gondor license. That's good because I'm fucking reload speed.
As I feared, it's some new kind of armor. Impenetrable.
Well, if Sol armored that door,
Yeah, if you were talking about this
then what's
game,
on
it's a
the other
PC
side
version
must
was
be
not good.
important,
And I'm like,
right?
I'm having a great fucking
Agreed.
time.
Look for
Honestly, this
another
game
way
is really
around.
fucking good. I think it's
I'll
better than
dredge up
3.
The research files on this new armor.
I mean, the story's pretty fucking dramatic and
Everything I've
shit.
ever worked for. Why? I did nothing to you. Nothing. I only ever wanted to please the timekeeper. May he rule forever.
So,
But you just won't stop.
like, I really like this character a lot.
I'm pulling up the research files. That lab is where the bioweapon codenamed Locust is being developed.
I suspect I am looking at it
I
now.
think her grenade system's way fucking better. You got a knife now.
Best watch what
Knives
are
are
you
pretty
looking?
good too. You get critical with it, but like monsters my
Pull your socks up! I smell ordenadores!
You try to bring up on the shield pretty quick. I think about that anyway, like 20 seconds.
Well, this is a surprise. Biological byproduct of
See, I never liked
demonstrates remarkable resistance to
guns.
damage.
They're strong, but the
It
charge
seems
up
this
ratio is
impenetrable
stupid. It's
armor
automatic.
and
I always think
Locust
fucking
are
automatic.
related. Let's test something.
But yeah, the
Activate
battle in
that
this game is
sample
actually really
dispenser by
good.
the
I really
Locust
do enjoy this
containment
game quite a
unit.
bit.
Then throw it on the armored door.
Especially using this sniper and that, like, it's actually super fucking enjoyable. Because the quick shot's really nice and fast.
Careful. If Locust is accurately
And
named,
if you get a
you
good
should
enough in
avoid
that lineup,
direct
and you get really
contact.
good criticals. The criticals are super fucking powerful in this game. Especially you get more critical damage than that.
So, Locust consumes biological matter and turns it into this armor-like substance. And the only thing that can damage it is more Locust. How terrifyingly efficient.
So...
There's an airship being loaded.
Loaded with Locust right now. You have to stop it. We can't let this be deployed.
But yeah, I really need good, Yeah, but looking at the biblical thing about lust. Oh, and sneezes. My God, sneezes. Man, I really hit my legs. It was fucking hard yesterday. Man, my legs were barking a little bit. Gotta get this protein shake in me. But talk about lust. Let's talk about overall sin. There's some chapters of the Bible that actually talks about. I think it was Peter. Peter had a problem with lust. He had a problem with like fornication and shit like that. Idolatry, whatever it's called. And basically lust. To a certain extent, it means many different things. Lust of the flesh is just overall like lifting weights and getting bigger muscles. Like being proud of the way you look is lust of the flesh. It's not to say not to say you shouldn't do it. You know, like when you got free will in that, like how many sins are actually bad, like terrible sins? I don't think every single sin is like most sins are pretty balanced. There's some sins like sexual sin, and why is that? Because it demoralizes you, it weakens you, and it makes you feel crappier after you do that to a certain extent. But what if you're like making love with someone, so to speak, like you're banging a chick and that, and you know go all out and you bust nuts and that, and you feel relieved because you actually feel love from that person, and you are in love. There's a difference, 100% there's a difference. Or like when your mind's set on something, it's like I think about my ex a lot. You know, she's the last person I was with, and I still have a like for her. Like I mean, we didn't end up on a bad breakup. She wanted too much, and I couldn't give her everything so quickly in that, and she just wanted to have all this crap in that because her mind was set on stuff way too fast. I'm like, well, I wish time, you know, was still so you can make infinite money and save up for 50, 60 years and have millions of dollars and then flip back on the time that, but that's not how it works, honey. I'm like, you should just be happy with someone that you have. It doesn't mean that people aren't going to grow. It just means that you have to have patience with it. Like I tell myself this, I tell everybody else this. If you don't have to do something, should you do it? If it's not something that needs to get done, should you do it? No, you shouldn't. People would ask, tell me like, why don't you drive? I never had a need for it. I don't live in a place, and now that you got delivering that, I can just have people shop for me. And a lot of people do it in general, even though they have cars and that. They literally just go on there, they type in what they want and that. The people pick up all the stuff, they give them the money in that, and then they drop off the stuff like an hour later. So I mean, we're all living like royalty now. Like you could literally just sit there at home and never ever have to fucking leave your house. Besides when you're going to work. That's living like royalty. That's the whole point of royalty, is that you don't need to leave your house. You got your water, you got your drinking water, you got your facilities and that, you got your showers and that, you got your refrigerators that to put your food in. You can sit there, go online that, and put in all the stuff that you want in that, and then someone will get it after like an hour or so, and then they'll like text you like, yeah, I'm on my way at the food and that, no, we won't do it then. Like, oh, I'll be here. You go out there and you collect like a couple $100 worth of food and that, or like $100 and something worth of food and that, and you bring it in. You might have to owe them like $5-6, maybe, to go out there and go get it. You might have to pay like a little tiny fee for it. But is it worth wasting your gas and waiting in line on stuff and that? Would it cost almost the same amount? It would balance out a little bit. But then you'd be more precise on your shopping because you'd be like, I only need to get the stuff that I need. That's the key thing. If you want to save money in that, especially with groceries and that, or with anything that you need to buy from the marketplace, buy stuff that you need to survive off of, like your proteins, your carbs, your fruits, your vegetables. You need your vitamins, you need your minerals and that. If I want to get milk or something like that, well, you should always get eggs, and that eggs are very easy. They're not super cost, effective. Like they don't cost a ridiculous amount for a lot of them. People say that they do, but they don't. And they can last you for 2 weeks. I always buy 90 eggs. I always get 90 eggs. I don't get the 18 eggs anymore. I always get 90 eggs because normally they'll have 2 cartons of 18. You get 36 of them for like $7-8. I get 90 of them for like 20-something bucks. It's like, okay, well, 90 of them's gonna last longer, and eggs last pretty long because they're encased in calcium, so the air doesn't get to them at all because they're covered. And then these are just little things in that, that you could think about. That's why I don't do it. And that's if I don't have to spend money on that, if I can get a job in that, which I have one right now, my hours are going up. I am getting more hours now. Like the next week I'm working 6 days. Which I kind of have a problem with if my last one's like a really short one, like if I work like 10 to 2 or something like that, I get like an extra 4 hours in just to be there. I'm cool with that. I'll work an extra day. I don't mind it. I never mind it because it's getting down to it that we're starting to have some people that are not showing up, and we're losing people, and we're losing more people. So I have to be there now because I'm in that middle evening to midnight shift now, or overnight shift. It's just little things I'm thinking about because things are changing, and we get a lot of people that come and go anyway. And so I'm just like, okay, let's fucking do this shit. I don't have a problem with doing things as long as I, work around certain things that I need to get done.
Does that mean?
I didn't think he was capable of this.
You know, where are these things?
I give purpose to those who have none.
Yeah, as long as you get criticals on this guy, nah, it should be pretty quick.
Impenetrable, glorious purpose. The bolted masses throw the timekeeper's mercy in his face.
This game is so much better multiplayer. I wish my fucking friend would get on.
Locust
He's out with his mom too much and shit.
It renders them down to something more. And now, the first to see
these older types just don't bleed right, you know?
Will be those most in need of purpose.
The only way to destroy its bioarmor is the locust gas. Toss one of the canisters at it. It's still protected. You need to remove the bioarmor.
What the fuck is that in there? Please fucking kill me, bro.
The only way to destroy its bioarmor is the locust gas. Toss one of the canisters at it. Hurry, the airship is still being loaded. There might still be time to stop it. Go. I'll do what I can from here.
No, don't slam, motherfucker. I hate you doing slam shit.
Time to hang up your spurs, mate.
Come on, motherfucker, move, bitch. Oh, you fucking kidding me, bro? Fucking shooting me, bitch. Trying to heal my shield up. Stop hitting me with that shit, you fucking bitch. You're cheating.
Since you arrived,
Oh, I killed him. Oh, fuck. I killed
you
him.
have ruined every opportunity I had to finally prove myself. I will render down the entirety of the Fade Fields.
That's like having another
if
player
it
in me.
makes
Makes
you
it so much
perish
easier
with
with two
it.
players. When you get me. Fuck yeah, it's a badass one. This one's better. Yes, that one's better. These boss fights are pretty fucking hard, I ain't gonna lie. Cause you actually have to use dodging and that and stuff like that. Man, I gotta work out like this today. The Orsar rifle and the assault rifle, they're fucking almost the same. That's cool.
Order infantry spotted! Stay on guard!
The order guns are pretty good. They're almost basically just like Jacobs, just... They don't have that knockdown ability, or ricochet ability either. The ricochet ability is pretty cool, especially with the sniper.
The ship's launching.
Vault Hunter, you gave the Outbounders hope. And no,
Going with my new friend!
you've killed them.
Rush! Saul is coming for the Outbounders. You all need to get out of there now!
What do you mean he's coming? What is Saul?
What?
Nice.
I see it. We won't have enough time to get away.
You have to. That ship is loaded with Loki.
Don't come back here, okay? Please. Just stay safe.
Rush!
I'm assuming you're ignoring Rush's plea, but you'll have to hurry. The fast travel is down.
Doesn't matter what he says. There's no way I'm going to sit back and let Saul kill the Outbounders.
I wish I can get more dash. That'd be fucking nice as fuck.
Vault Hunter!
Feel like
Vault
a couple more
Hunter!
dashes.
I don't know what to do! I don't even know if there's anything I can do! We can't fight this!
Don't worry, I'm already on my way. We're gonna make it through this.
Please, hurry!
Yeah, probably. But you better believe it's gonna be yours first.
Oh god, motherfucker.
You, obviously. Grateful, though. Yes.
Crazy.
Very. Soul has long lacked the conviction to do what's necessary. But you
How do I get on my web bed?
spurred him to action. Thank you, Vault Hunter.
Look at this thing. Okay, let's fuck out of it. Don't do that slam thing, you fucking bot. I actually got 2 bars trying to help me. That's pretty cool.
Make room for the boom!
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah! Flight has been defeated, but not done.
Fuck! Oh, that's so stupid! Okay, they need to change that. If you go outside the barrier, the boss disappears. You can't go back into the barrier. If you accidentally drop out, because these bosses love fucking pushing you on the outskirts. Fuck you. Where's the closest one to the... Where's that? There it is. So fucking dumb. Because the motherfuckers are such pushers. They push you around the area, and if you don't pay attention, they'll fling you off the barrier. They're dumb.
I am always this pretty, yes? Hope your grip's as strong as your chin, Vault Hunter.
Another one. Oh, fuck these rhino fuckers, man. They deal so much motherfucking damage. They're annoying as fuck, dude. Why are you tagging me? Tag him. He's right in front of you, you twat waffle. That wasn't good. Oh my god, he ain't enough fucking health, you big old fucking shit. I think just set damage on you guys and look at those. Wake up and do fucking good damage, motherfucker, bro. I fucking hate that shit. Come on, what was that pause, motherfucker? Don't pause. Dickhead. I could do a bit of damage. know. Oh my god, I was just doing something good. Ooh, wow, that's a lot better. Yes, it is. That's a lot better. What Lord. This shit. I do want to get Malware and get Corrosive. I want to get Corrosive and Inferno just because you use a lot of. You face a lot of motherfuckers. Absorption. When I could get 30% chance of absorb ammo. Charge rate is small. It's L1 too. Effectiveness. Okay. Battle time!
Rush! Rush! Can you hear me?
Everyone move! Get down to the bunker! Ah!
How the bounty's up?
Machine gun! Gunner machine! Whatever, there's a Ramo soldier thing!
There he is. I like how the shields are gigantic packs on your back.
Just focus on getting to safety along with the others.
I can help you take down that ship, but not from here. Go down to the bunker and get the fast travel button.
I'm on it. Oh good, order forces. To what do I owe the displeasure?
All that effort for nothing.
does no one ever figure that out? Just pull it out.
Good work. Now let's
See what time it is. I think it's getting closer. Yeah, it's 5:28. Yeah, there's a lot of people talk about Borderlands 4. I think it's a good game. I think it's better than 3. The story's actually more, well, just better. Borderlands 3 was, the gunplay was great. I like the gunplay in that. The expansions were great. I like going to different worlds and that, which is pretty good, but knowing this is open world, that just means when they make DLCs and that, they'll have to bring out more of certain worlds. If you go to a different planet, so to speak, they're going to have to bring in a whole new open world planet. This game can last for a long time. They added more characters and that. It's basically like a Destiny. It's just Borderlands style, which is what I've been looking forward to since 2. I like 2 a lot, but I like the open world thing a little better. Just knowing that you can get, you know, silos and get certain things that you can fast travel to and all that crap, and that is kind of fun. Get all the echoes and what people say in that, and do all the random missions and shit. And the legendaries too. Because I only found 1 legendary. I find a lot of purples, I find a shit ton of blues. But that's how Destiny was up front. Destiny 1 was literally like, it was so hard to find. Like legendaries are purple in that, but they have the exotics. Like when you actually got really good legendaries, and you have your 1 good exotic, like, it was nice. Like getting the Thorn exotic was fucking amazing. I remember doing that. You had to face the fucking that super witch creature. Extremely fucking powerful person. You had to be cheap. You had to hide a lot. You had to use your shield a lot. You had to make sure you go out there and try to use, you know, just blast the fuck out of it. Just kind of hit it with everything that you had. Just keep on firing at it. It took forever to get it, but once you got the Thorn, the overtime damage of the Thorn was so nice. You could sit there and just shoot people on that, and you just do all that extra tick damage and that. It was the only gun that actually had it, because they didn't have it like they do now. I would shoot someone with fire damage. It would catch them on fire. They do a little bit of fire damage in that.
got you onto that ship?
But yeah, everyone's
I
complaining
was able
about the
to
Jimmy
find one
Campbell
final
shit.
thing at the base after
You left. Access
Okay,
codes
so
for
what
the
do you
ship's
expect?
tractor beam.
So I head up, cause some chaos in the waiting bay, and then hope it doesn't blow up or crash before I escape. Should be fun.
Unleash hell, Vault Hunter. The tractor beam, Vault Hunter.
These older tanks are just blade tracks, you know?
If you eject the radiators, the lack of cooling should cause the
People
ship's systems
bad
to
mad
overheat
about
and
Jimmy
fail.
Kimmel now. Well, you said stupid ass shit, bro. People are tired of it.
We must continue unabated! Be present before the power!
Unleash hell, Vault Hunter.
That's what it is. People are just tired of it. The late night show the TV. Honestly. But not anymore. They're just political monsters. I get it. They're being negative.
That's it. Now get out of there.
Zadra, it's done. I'm on my way to you now. How's everyone down there? How's the rush? And he'll pay for it. I'm a Vault Hunter. This is where we thrive.
You know, it's just for nothing.
To the sky!
Come on. Give me wheels. I fucking hate hover jets. They're fucking annoying. They're turning us so fucking shit.
Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down!
I like me some scooter wheels, man. Bring back scooter wheels. I don't fucking care about the damn hover jets. Hover jets are fucking retarded. I want to be able to run over shit. That'd be sick shit. I want to be able to hit stuff with wheels, not.
This moment of respite won't last.
But yeah, Jimmy can
Saul
get
nearly
big
wiped out the
mad.
Outbounders with a
All
single
these people are
shot.
just crazy.
If you want to stop him before more come, you need to assault his fortress directly. Send everything you've got at him.
Every one. They're people, Zadra, not tools. That's all the Order thinks of us, huh? And you were with them for a long time. Yeah, I've been reading up. There's been stories about you for years, generations. The Timekeeper only grants immortality to a chosen few. You weren't just one of his lackeys. You were his favorite.
None of that matters now. You need a plan.
We do. Mine. Saul has to die, but I won't sacrifice anyone else under my command. There's always another way. We do this surgically. We lead a strike team to the fortress, blow the gates. We take down his air support. And then we make him pay.
Immortality, huh? Guess Conway was half right. Vampira.
A gift from the Timekeeper. But yes, I was on the first ship that ever landed here. Roughly 1,000 years ago.
100%.
There's really nothing more to say about it now. Rush's plan will fail without you.
I don't want to be canceled over here. So this is at least over a year. Yeah, they're all upset. Jimmy Kimmel got fired. Well, upset. So be able to this is the point so many celebrating on this, which I feel going down like discussion. More upset at you celebrating Jimmy Kimmel getting fired for saying nonsense. Like, since she is for their side celebrating on you being limited capacity.
That was a bit intense, yeah? You doing okay?
The people we lost believed we'd make it off Kairos. They believed it because I gave them hope. But hope without action means nothing. This has to end. Saul's reign has to end.
Rippers inbound at the crash site. Could really use some...
Damn it! They need backup out there. The order ship you took down, it's still loaded with Locust missiles. Let's use Saul's own weapon against him. You keep the Rippers off any outbounders scavenging the missiles. Conway's already scouting ahead. I'll ready the rest of the assault. It's time to fight!
I imagine it was defamation. And then review the issues with the Yes, no, like, this is the 6 years of David canceled. It is. But one of the things on Hades Fire, the little one was in office. That's never. When they give 50-minute speeches, you think all of their political clout
come on, give me a chance.
Now that's a fine mess you've made.
Multi-million-dollar person.
Could use your help with that. I'm out to get myself a thresher with benefits, you might say. Help me tame one.
Who am I to stop a man from keeping a killer
It's
beast
just a
as
bunch of
pet?
losers in that from Hollywood that are just like they won for so damn long for the last like 20 fucking years or so. All won millions and millions of dollars with the highlight one. Now Retribution's coming in. Now they're all being fired from jobs and that they're not as popular as used to. The people do not give a fuck about them. So good. You should have. I think you should. There's a lot of ignorant ass people out there just fucking ignorant.
Here, help us with these rippers.
It's so funny how these like everybody's so fucking bad with this shit. Oh my god. Yeah, people get so pissed off about Jimmy Kimmel now. That they're all being fired at. Yeah, you should lose your job. You guys are fucking assholes. They keep on mocking people now. They keep on saying that, oh no, the guy that killed Charlie Kirk was a conservative person. Like, no, he wasn't. He had cysts in his bio. He was a liberal. He was a liberal-based person. That he was a not even say liberal-based. He was just a psychotic fucking person that believed in bullshit.
Well, we're gonna stick him right up idolating ass.
Kid was satanic as fuck. They want to kill your children and shit.
Excellent. That's all of them. I'll get these locust missiles.
And these people are literally that fucking stupid. They're all like, they believe this. I got a person at work and that's like, you know, oh, we don't need no children. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? You need children. Who the fuck's gonna take care of us when we get older than that, dumbass? Like, just because you're gay and that and you can't have kids doesn't mean you don't need children. You need a birth rate. Just because you're fucking like fat and ugly, you know, that's your own damn choice to be fat and fucking ugly. And you're gay, that's your fucking choice. You choose this whole entire existence of living.
I can do this. I have to. I won't lose anyone else.
Perhaps we should show them the error of their ways.
And that's what it is.
No more
Oh, come on. Fuck you, bitch. That's what I tell everyone. If you choose the way you want to live, it's your choice to be like that. Not...
Redeployment. That's the TDR way.
But yeah, like what I was saying before. You know, I listen to people now, it's like, why do you think like that? And like, the person has a good heart, and like, he's trying his best, you know, to be, you know, to understand, like, that's because you're growing up around a whole bunch of people that are satanic as fucking, they're just evil people.
Oh, good order.
They believe in such things because their mind is rooted to that because it makes life easier to believe in something that is wrong. It's easy to believe in something that's not hard to believe in. Like, no moral codes, no nothing. You can lie all you want, you can sin all you want, you do whatever you want to do. These people believe in that shit. And then you sit there and you're all like, what's wrong with you? I always ask people that, I was like, what's wrong with you? Why do you believe in such things? Whoops. Someone here somewhere. Woofy, woofy, woofy. Come on, where you at? Yeah, the bounties are really good at leveling them up. Oh, I can't go off the cliff, I'll kill myself. This is what these people do. And they get so fucking butthurt because of this. Of course you get butthurt. Because you think it's right when you're just wrong. Like, sitting there and telling me that you hate on babies and kids and shit. It's just like, why? Yay! Give me one more. Nice. 4,000 experience. Fuck yeah. The big guy. Touch of right there. Cool. That's what I despise about all this shit that happens. That's like, you know what? Like, we all like watch the same stuff and that. We may not listen to all the same music and that, because some people listen to different music and that, genres and shit. But we all basically do the same thing. Like, I like playing video games, and that, who doesn't like playing video games? Well, listen to people talk about video games and shit. So it's not talking about politics. Politics is stupid. Because if you believe in something that, I always think this: the more logical you are, and the more you see about being helpful and loving and caring, the more moderate and more conservative you are. That's how I think about it. Because that's how it with me now. When I start caring about things more than that, and I don't care about negative things, but I care about positive things. I care about, you know, people learning stuff from that. I care about happiness. The more I start to change. I don't like believing in miserable things, misery now. Like, my ex was like that. She was like, oh, the world's so miserable now. Why is the world so miserable? Because of your choices? Well, you fucked up. Countless times she would say, why are you trying to change me? I shouldn't have to change. I said, well, why are you trying to change me? I shouldn't have to change. But you want to change me, though. Because she want me to get a car and drive in that. I said, if you want to change, you want me to change for you, that means that you have to change for me. And I give you examples. I want you to stop smoking so much damn weed, because weed is very bad for you. I want you to focus more on getting promotions at your job and that, because you like working that. You need to get your job shit going. Get a job that's secure. You can get your payment going in that, so you can actually have shit for your life in that, because you're getting to that point in age where it kind of sucks. And I get it, because I'm right there with you. I said we can work together to make life better for each other. It's that fucking simple. Oh, I'm gonna go back. But it was just little things that agitated people with it. And I was like, well, it's time to grow past it. There you go. I always say that's the problem that people have. It's just like, there's nothing wrong with changing. The other one with being stupid because you have to learn. There's nothing wrong with any of that. It just takes time. You know, all you have is time until you fucking die. You might as well do something. Is he up on top of that fucking damn hill? I think I was right there too. Yeah, I think I was. Yeah.
Oh look! Murder folk! Perhaps we should show them the error of their ways!
You gotta go to work, yeah, son.
Hostilities! Alive! He's shooting us and falling asleep!
I love my shield recharger. It recharges so quickly. What's the name of that? The fuck, dude? Jeez. Made sniping slightly easier in this, I guess. Okay, am I really close to that motherfucker? Okay, he is that way. Oh, that's big boy, okay.
say that one's dusty.
Yeah, it's good experience though. Nice.
This one thinks he's slick.
I run so fast with this song. Like the speeding creep notes so much. That's that one guy's up. Wow. Fucker. Almost done with all the goop. Allergies are trying to catch up. I'm just gonna talk in that for a little bit. I'm gonna get ready to work here. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna leave a little early today. Not super. What time is it? 6. Yeah, we probably around about 7. It'd be at 8 today. That'd be an 8 yesterday, but they're working me. They're gonna start working me like 6s, the 1s, or stuff like that. Cause I've been lazy. Like I haven't been doing as much work as I normally do. Because I'm just like, you guys need to start doing your fucking jobs and that. I'm not gonna sit there and like one of the guys I work with and that. He's kind of doing the thing that I do. He does trash and like dishes and shit when he gets there and that. So I just sitting around that. But he'll like come around and he'll like try to like have conversations with me and that, and like not that I have a problem with it and that. It's just like like he'll come out of his way just to have a conversation with a group of people and that. Like he's like so tensionated and shit. He's like, I have no one to talk to now. Like, what do you mean no one to talk to? Like you have a boyfriend or you have friends and shit that you can talk to and I was like I said the best case scenario that I taught myself and the best way to do things is to do things by yourself. Get hobbies and that. Get solo hobbies you do by yourself and that. Get something that progresses you. Like say like focus on things like losing weight if you're fat, or build muscle if you don't have enough mass on you, if you don't think you look good enough. Like there's little things that you can do. Just do those things. Don't sit there and hurt yourself just because you're like, well, you know, this and that. It's like, dude. I go by my looks for my body and that, you know, I like looking a specific way. So I've always want to look, bulky and look big and that, have big arms and that. So I work out a content and I eat to the content of being bigger. I eat a lot of food to begin with. My calorie count's always at least 25 to 3,000 calories a day. I cannot eat less than that. It's difficult for me to do it. Sometimes I can, but I feel like shit when I do it. So I say, okay. I ask myself, if I eat like that, so to speak, might as well build muscle like that. Because the more mass I get, so to speak, the more my food's not going to matter as much. So if I eat, 3,000 calories in that, and I say I burn off, my natural burn's probably like 2,200. But I burn off more than that because of cardio or me working that. Yeah, I can burn off about 500 calories extra a day. So if I lower down my calories just a little bit, I'll drop weight. But the thing is, if I'm constantly breaking down muscle fibers, you know how much protein, how many calories that you lose just building up muscle or repairing muscle fibers? A lot. That's one thing people don't tell you. Doing cardio is good to keep your blood moving and that throughout the day. Just naturally it's good. But are you gonna fucking lose a lot of weight doing cardio? You won't lose a ridiculous. You'll lose a little bit each day. Like if you just do just cardio and you don't like lift weights and build muscle, or break down muscle fibers and that, because you gotta think lifting the weights takes calories to lift the weights to break down the muscles. As those muscles start to split and break down, it takes calories and protein to make them bigger or just to repair them. I listen to plenty of people like Arnold was saying like I never did cardio because I had a job, so I would always do cardio. I basically cardio at my job and that. I use my job as a cardio thing. I would work hard at my job and shit. Like, well, there you go. But he never did extra cardio in that. He's like, I just lifted a lot. His body was recovering fast. I mean, you listen to other people that, like some people, they can't lift all the time. Like, I can't lift all the time myself. I lift 3 days a week. Or sometimes I'll do 2-day splits where I'll just work out twice. I take off 2 days. I work out twice, take off 2 days. It's a variation of what I can do. I listen to a lot of people, a lot of these bodybuilders and that, they all talk about it. And that's like, you guys are thinking muscle growth is so hard that sometimes you can work out twice a week and get strong as fuck. The thing is, if you're working out too much and you're trying to do it till failure, and you get moderate muscles, which are just like like beginner muscles and that, you'll get them really fast. As long as you eat protein, that keep up with your calories and stuff like that, you'll gain muscle rather quickly, actually. But when you go to, say, like intermediate, because you've been working out for a couple years and that, or you're just old enough, you've been through the routine before, like me and that. So I go right into intermediate lifting and that. I don't go into beginner lifting. Because I already got enough mass that I've been, doing off and on throughout my whole entire, years of living. So I went right to intermediate lifting and that, I'm building up muscle pretty good and that. It's not a lot, ridiculous amount. But I notice the difference. I'm getting bigger. Getting a lot bigger. And 4 to 5 sets. That's it. There you go. I don't really count. I just do repetitions on the burn. So when I start feeling that burn and my chest starts to hurt and I can barely fucking do it anymore, then I know that first set's done. And the second set, if it gets the burn really quickly in that, after 5 or 6 reps, that's all I need, evidently, for my muscles to notice. That's all it is. It's all about that feeling that, and it's just like I don't need to do all that fucking work and that. Like some people have to do all this work and that to build muscle. Some people do very little work and build the same amount of muscle. It's kind of confusing, right? Like, well, it kind of is like, yeah, like, because I was listening to Greg Doucette. I was listening to Sam Sulek. Sam Sulek is on drugs. He says he's on gear. It's very obviously that he is. He's, you know. And Greg Doucette, you know, I listen to him that he's not lying. He's very upfront with his drug use and that. He used to do that. He's very upfront with it. So he was talking about that. He's like, I build muscle now. He tried out everything. He tried to work out like an Arnold match. He tried to work out like 6 days a week and that. He tried to just put on, you know, do these splits and shit. You'll work on your biceps. You do your back and biceps. You chest and triceps or shoulders and that on fucking Monday. Tuesday you do back and biceps, and then Wednesday you do your legs. And then on Thursday you could do your back and biceps again. And like you should be able to heal up. But the problem of it is, if other muscle groups are damaged super far, and like your body's trying to keep up with all this healing, there's a huge chance your body's not gonna be able to recover in 2 days. If you do back and bis really hard in that, you're like doing as fucking hard as you can in that, and the next day you're gonna be sore as fuck. And when you go in and you're trying to do chests and fucking shoulders and shit, your forearms and biceps and your back they're gonna be in pain. Especially if you do it so fucking damn hard that your shit's just gone. How the fuck are you supposed to do chests and fucking triceps when you could barely hold on to anything because your hands are fucking on fire because of the last exercise you did, which was fucking back, forearms, hands, and fucking biceps and shit. And rhomboids and shit. Like, now if you sat there and you did all this stuff intermediate, you weren't taking shit to the fucking max on that. You go to failure now, but you don't push yourself to where you're just gone. You get enough muscle burn that to where it's just like, okay, I'm done. And you go home and you shake up a protein shake, you drink a protein shake, and then you're done. And then and your body starts recovering that. Eat a bunch of food and that. Make sure you have just protein with your diet and that. Like I eat a lot of pizza now. I ain't cramming pizza all the damn time now. I'll eat, a couple, like 1,000 calories of pizza and that. With protein shakes. Why? Because I know I need to recover because my legs are fucking killing me. And legs are a big ass muscle and that, so they need a lot of nutrients to be able to sit there and grow. But my body's different. I know I can do full body exercises. I can break down like all my muscles just a little bit, and then select certain muscles I can break down more than others. And the one thing I notice, my calves. Because I walk so much that my calves are so active, like neurologically. I can hit calves, the muscles really fucking damn good. And like they're getting big as fuck. Like I notice the difference in that. I can feel that the muscles are actually getting quite big. I'm getting like a huge amount of muscle in my calf. And I noticed that because I check my calf out here and there. I'm like, man, like damn, I got really fucking big in my calves. I do like 3 or 4 sets of calves. I do 10 to 15 reps in that. But I make sure they burn. And then at the end of it, I do the calf machine, not the sit down one, the stand up one. That. And then I kind of like do a plank at the end to kind of get that stretch in there and make sure I break it down a little more, and then I'm good. Or sometimes, like with certain exercises in that, I go, rapid fire exercises. I put on a good amount of weight, make sure it's good, not super heavy, but heavy enough to where it puts pressure on me, where it's a little difficult. And I'll just sit there, good form, and I kind of do that rotation back and forth. 1 second with each thing. And, make sure it's light enough weight in that so I don't fucking retardedly tear my muscles and that and fuck my shit up. And I'll do it on the chest machine, do the incline press machine. I'll sit there and rack that shit up. Go up to 25 or 30. If I can go up to 40, I go up to 40 now. Just hit that shit to the muscle just fucking just burns. And then I, up the weight a little bit, and I start doing more concentrated ones. And I basically do like a warm up first. I make sure I get a good burn in that. Throw all that energy into it. Just like I was doing shoulder presses and that. I did like 70 pounds in that on the machine, of course, because I like the machine better than that, because I hate dumbbells. Dumbbells wiggle around too much. I did 30 reps of 70 pounds. Just sitting there, just boom, boom. Good form. Keep that force. Perfect spot. Boom, boom, boom. Then I went up to 80 and it felt heavy as fuck. That's how I know. I'm like, okay, that shit felt heavy as fuck. That's how I know my shoulders were getting to the point. Like, damn, dude, you really burst all that energy out of it. Now I try to push more out of it, and now my shoulders were burning. Like, good job. The truth is, a lot of it comes down to, are you willing to go through the pain? Are you willing to go through the suffering to change? That's the biggest problem is with a lot of these people that have a lot of, like, emotional, like, issues. They get very skittish with pain. If you can't deal with pain, you'll never change and you'll never grow. It's a sacrifice you have to make to get that going. It's just like, you sacrifice your fun going to work. I have a blast at work. I make fun of just random people and that, just random shit and that, not actual people from work and that. Sometimes I do, but normally it's like a little bit stupid shit that they do in that, because I do dumb shit too. But I just have fucking fun. I don't try to go overboard with stuff and that and try to, like, compare myself to other workers and that. No, I know I'm a good worker, but, like, I'm here to make money and that. If I have that fun and that, I'll sit there, make weird noises and that, and talk really fucking stupid shit. Yeah, you bet your ass I fucking will. Oh, yeah. Because I don't fucking care. I just want to be at work, and I want time to fly by fast. I want just have fun and just get my shit done and then go home. Guys, it's Thursday. I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And next week I'm working all the way till fucking Monday. And, like, my exercise are doing better, and I'm happy with that. My neck's starting to stretch out and shit, because I'm actually starting to feel like the muscles are starting to feel different now. So I'm going to try to get my neck stretched out and that, so I'm working on that. Little by little. And I'm playing a brand new game, Borderlands 4 is pretty fucking fun. Okay. I don't care about that shit. I don't care where I have to go. I have to go all the way. Do I have... I do have a transporter. Collect all these salaries and shit. But that's what it is. And that's everyone that just, like, people want so much attention that, and, like, I know about that one gay guy I work with, and he'll come and, like, try to, like, talk to us, and he has to say something, like, he wants so much attention. I know how you feel, bro, but, like, God, love it. Okay.
Pull your socks up! You're really gonna hate this.
Play the bunker. Fuck, there's a lot of guys there. Shit, bro. Recharge.
Yeah, that's a recharge like a lot.
You get him? Damn.
Ooh, a badass! I'm shaking in my bionic boots! Never saw it coming!
It seems like he has a hard time communicating with people. Oh, you don't feel comfortable with yourself. I'm always gonna say, if you don't feel comfortable with yourself, man, because you're overweight and that, and you feel disgusted, and that's the fucking reason why.
Assassination proclamation!
My bolt is stinking! That means rip!
Okay, I see how it is! No shot! Just like in the training video! Gotta get closer!
Now it is, they have too many other little guys.
Anybody with me?
Fuck you! You're fucking insane! Fucking wow.
Back from the belly up!
Jeez.
Lighting up the shot!
You should have smothered me, mommy!
Move with the sound of my voice!
Never saw it coming!
The fuck that? Oh. Get the fuck off that thing. You're an autopilot, bitch. There's so many fucking little people on there. I don't like that they heal either. Shotgun. Yep. Yeah, it's got a good scope too. Yeah, the other shotgun is fucking good. Gun crit damage and gives accuracy.
Keep this barrel cooking.
Damn good. Where am I going? I do like Vandal a lot. This one.
Welcome to the fight. Missiles are on hand and we're ready to kick Saul's tail. Now help me take down that gate. The Locust truck needs cover to advance. Push through.
second I start breaking something.
That's a bit too close, Frank.
Do we have a cup nearby?
Siéntate.
Inexorably!
Oh, you can just leave that in your face.
Hey, always with the violence!
The smaller locust door should be enough to take out the bioarmor here. Then when we reach the main fortress gate, we're gonna blow the entire payload. Got a remote detonator rigged up for that. Grab some canisters. Time to put Saul's locust to use against his own front gate.
I want to fucking melee. Ow. Come on, bitch.
I knew it was coming, but that doesn't make it any easier!
We're through the gate. Move forward together.
You heard him! Go, go, go! Don't stop!
Till you can smell Saul's breath! Protect each other's backs!
Ow.
Show them our strength! Show them our resolve! Don't give up! We got this!
Hey. Hit that
I wasn't even aiming. Maybe next time, show some respect.
Rush don't give a fuck. I'm Rush too, bitch.
I did not think of that!
Okay. yawning right now. No. I woke up super fucking early today. Not that early yet. I woke up like 8 o'clock. I was kind of just laying around that. I want to go to the gym. Like, fuck it. I feel pretty good though. Sea retention. I've been hearing a lot about that stuff. Where the fuck are these guys at?
I hope you are ready to meet the maker.
By that, like I jack off daily. A lot of times, though, it's like a response. It's difficult for me to not do before I go to bed.
Fancy meeting you guys.
Because I have so much fucking energy. Sometimes I need to be like completely just released. To be like, okay. I know it says in the Bible now about masturbation, all that stuff, and that. It's, oh, you know, you'll feel guilty afterwards now. I don't do it because I don't think I'm really addicted to it, because, like, I don't, like...
You're not trying to win this all on your own, are you?
I don't know. Like, some days, I won't do it at all, because I'll just be tired and I'll fall asleep. And then again, like, I'll recover, so I'll, like, wake up after, like, 3 hours of fucking sleeping, or 4 hours of sleep, and I'll be up. And I'll be like, oh my god, I do not want to be up, because I know I got a long day ahead of me and that. And it's easier to go back to bed at, you know, 4 or 5 in the morning than it is at fucking, like, 3 in the evening when everybody else is up. And some days that happen to me, some, like, I think it was all my days off and that. Like, I go to bed early. I'll go to bed like 8. I'll wake up like 3 or 4 in the morning. Because I normally go to bed after I work out. I normally work out in the morning time. And like, I'll just be sitting there. Think, okay, well, I'll go watch a movie or something. I'll go watch some anime. I'll go there. And I do it. And it's like, I dislike doing it to a certain extent, but like, it's unbearing. Like yesterday I didn't do nothing at all. I know it's like, it's kind of becoming a hobby now. I'm trying to figure out how I can fix it. Like, how can I keep myself entertained? Because routine is, you know, I wake up, I stream, I try to stream as long as I can, I talk about stuff and play a little bit here and there, play like 30, 40 minutes, maybe an hour. And then I'll stand up, walk around that, to, you know, keep my body burning calories and that, so I don't have to worry about, you know, eating too much food, because I burn actually like 20 or 30 calories and just walk around in circles and shit. So like, I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, how, I want to break this, but how am I going to break it? Like, I listen to, like, CinemaStob movie reviews. I like listening to his Jason movie reviews because they're funny, and I'm not really like I don't care about the gore and all that crap, and that I just like listening to him making fun of it because it's just funny. And like, so I'll sit there and I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out some different routines in that, because I don't like it that I have to do it, because last night I didn't do it at all last night. And I woke up, I felt okay in that, you know, I felt refreshed in that. But now I'm just like, man, the urge is just so big. I was like, you know what, fuck it. You know, I'm just gonna do it. So I was sitting there, like, looking up stuff and that. And I did it, and I'm just like, okay, you know. And then, like, an hour or two later, I did it again, and, you know, I still feel balanced. Like, I don't feel like I lost a lot of energy, and I still feel active. I didn't go to the gym today and that because my legs were fucking barking like hell, so I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna hurt myself. And, like, I was reading about lust in the Bible and that, and people say, no, lusting is a bad thing and that. But then also, when they talked about certain people in the Bible and that, they have lusting problems, but God never wants them, God doesn't look at the sin as the same way as he does for other people, and that goes, it's all about knowing that you need God to be able to do things. That's the whole purpose of, like, the sins. Because you can't do it by yourself. You can change your habits a little bit in that. And, like, sometimes you will. Because you have to forgive yourself. But that's God's intuition altogether. So, like, me in that, I'm trying to learn how to get things going and slowly progress forward. Because that's what I've been doing so far ever since I, you know, been praying a lot more in that. You know, I pray every day. I pray, you know, every night and that. Just little prayers here and there. Nothing too big in that. Just talk about my day and that. A lot of times when I'm talking on my stream and that, I'm actually talking to God. Like, I don't just talk just to talk. I talk to God about my day and that. I don't need to say, you know, Father God, and then talk. I just talk. Because I'm thinking about it. And my heart's so connected right now because of how I've been doing it for so long and that it kind of becomes like second nature to me. I like talking to him. You know, God's very, you know, a very cool entity. He's just a relaxed, kind of chill dad. He just talks. You know, he asks you how I'm doing. You know, he gives me, like, creative thoughts and that. Talk about certain things and that. He talks about my problems too and that I like to bring up in that. And it kind of just happens. So I kind of go through this stuff and that. I'm just like, okay, you know, that's very interesting. Like, I get a lot of answers out of it too. It's kind of weird because, you know, when you talk to yourself and that, you think that you're talking alone. Really, you're actually talking to someone that's beside you. Whatever that might be, a demon or an angel. Or God himself. And so, you know, I'll have conversations and that, and I'll talk about certain things in life and that. And, you know, talk about the whole lusting thing and that. And I come to a conclusion that I say the reason why I think I do it is because I do not trust women nowadays, and I know how I am as a man. That, like couple of days of not doing it, it's gonna make me want to go and get laid. And it'd be like the first girl that attracts to me is gonna get banged. And I don't like that because, not saying I would doing that, but the urges get really fucking strong. And when you do enough C retention, your pheromones get really fucking high, and women will fucking attract you super fucking easy. When you're attractive, like, they will attract you. They'll get closer to you. They'll want to, like, you know, talk to you more than that. They get blushy towards you. And it's kind of weird, but it's just how it is. Because inside a woman's mind, that's the thing they want to do with most men that they're attracted to, is get them off. Because that's what the idea is behind it. Why, you know, women actually like to have sex and that is because they like to get guys off. Especially the hoes out there, that's what they do. They're called ball drainers for a reason. They like to drain guys' balls. And they like to get themselves off too, but they feel like they conquer a man by getting them off. It's like, oh, if I get them aroused and he'll get off of it. But the thing is, they're trying to get, like, men that are really attractive, they get a lot of attention to that. They're trying to get them to simp. And that's what it is. So they'll just sit there and like they want to like do their duty and that and drain the guy's balls and that because they think that they do it enough that they can make a simp out of it, and he'll always want to be around her for that drain. I say that's kind of how my ex was trying to do for me, because she like mentioned it, and it's just like I never thought about it. I was like, and then you start mentioning it anymore and that. It's like, oh, that's why you want me driving that, because you want me to come over there. You want me to bang you, blow my nut all over your face and that. And then you want to sit there and just let me leave. And then you want to do it. This ain't your first rodeo. This has been done before.
This is our only chance to take Saul down. All the people we lost. I can't let them die in vain.
My face will be the last thing Saul ever sees as I watch the light fade away from his eyes.
We're in this together, remember? I don't care what I have to do.
And it's like when she starts saying stuff to me, and I'm just like, are you fucking for real?
Just a few adjustments to the vehicle. Keep them off me up there and we'll blast our way right to them.
Like, is this what she wants? I'm like, why? Like, that's not what I want out of this relationship.
Delivery for Rydell and Assault! Straight to your front door!
And like, personally, I'm just like tired of that shit. Personally. That's why I don't like how guys like talk about that. Like, oh man. Come on, yeah, I got this girl, but that girl knows why. What the fuck is the whole point behind that? Oh, that's cool. Shotgun is ridiculous. I wish the normal gun took quite a bit of damage too, like, but the damage is really fucking low. I had the hit for a pretty long fucking time. I think it's critical. They make it critical hits look pretty good. I'm breaking my fucking shit, bye-bye.
Be my best work yet. Get far enough away from the blast zone. I'll join you once I activate the detonation sequence.
said I was a terrible liar. Guess they just know me too well.
Don't like where this is going, Rush.
Remote detonation won't work. Realized it while you were fighting. Has to be triggered manually. We'll retaliate if we don't.
Oh,
Tell
fuck
Conway I
these
love him,
sneezes.
okay? And that I'm sorry. Go and finish this. Just like I said, I've got you.
I scared with the voice today.
Wait, what the? Where am I?
Emergency fast travel complete. I've got him, Vault Hunter. You go finish the job.
Kill.
Zadra, I'm alive. How?
You have the look of a man ready to do something foolish.
I'm just gonna talk on that. I'll finish this shit when I get home. I really do like this game a lot, though. I think it's a really good game. I like playing it. I only found one legendary, which is kind of nice. The purples do really good in that, because purples really give you a bunch of things in that. I still don't know what all the guns do in that, but I figured out a couple of things that I really like in that. Like, I like Airstrike. Airstrike is really fucking good. It does a lot of fucking damage. I think it takes like 40 seconds to recharge. But, you know, the amount of damage it does in that is worth it. I got a throwing knife on my Jacobs, and it does gargantuan amount of fucking damage. The recharge timer on that throwing knife's a little bit shorter, so if you get a bunch of like guns that have like like secondaries, get 4 of them and just interchange them. Because I promise you, you will kill people so much faster, especially bosses and that. Because you go through all of them and that, like you do an underbarrel shotgun, and you switch over to another underbarrel shotgun, and let the other one recharge. About the time you get done with all your like secondaries, the first one should be recharged. After that, the second one should be recharged. So you get 2 underbarrel shotguns, like a Jacobs automatic with that, and you get like 2 throwing knife secondaries. Oh my god, you would do so much damage. I mean, the underbarrel shotgun does ferocious amount of damage. Like, they made it a lot better and stronger than they did on the third one. Like the third one, like it was strong, but wasn't that strong. Like this one, holy cow, it's strong as fuck. Man, my hair. Oh. Sciences, go fuck yourself. But yeah. As long as you do that, I mean, like, it kills bosses really fast, like this guy. That's how I beat him before. I just use the underbarrel shotgun, let it charge up on that, and just wait. And once he gets his critical thing on, I just fucking unload with it. It drains his life probably by like 40%. And then just go back to just shooting normal. Probably switch to another gun. Excuse me. Like, I had a Jacobs that had like an acid launcher. So I can shoot acid at people and that. Like, it's like a little miniature grenade. The secondaries are pretty cool in this. I'll look through my inventory after I'm done, get my shoes tied. Yep, we still have the tire fucking shoes. So stupid. Okay.
Thought I'd do my best to...
I do not think I sold all that stuff from that. Let me go look. Here's it. Yeah, that one. Course of vials is 100 and something on impact increases target damage taken at 30%. That's really good. Got that little shotgun. Do I still have that other one? That does the gravity well thing. That one's fucking shitty. That one does that thing that does airstrike. Got the grenade launcher. That's the airstrike one. Or this one is. Market area call an airstrike does 1300 damage.
That's that.
Thank you.
I get it. For the...
What I said to you before.
No, you were right.
Airstrike.
I spent centuries at the Timekeeper's side. His coldness seeped into me. I'm still defrosting. Now to the matter at hand. Another of Saul's airships is preparing to launch. Stop it.
And then Saul himself. I'm gonna hold you to your promise, Vault Hunter.
So I'm likely gonna leave it on there too.
You defended Yellow. You killed my spy master. You took Sandra from me.
So the grenades take, well, because they got 40% increased gun damage, so grenades take like close to 500. It'd be, yeah, it'd be 120 more, so it'd be right at 500 something.
The Timekeeper was right about your
kind. Shotgun. I don't know how much damage. Let's take a look at it. It does 71 times 6. So it does like 5. It does about 500 damage per shot. So that's 6. That's 14 in this vial thing. I mean, I think the weapon damage should go up with it. I think it probably does like over like 200 and something. And this one does probably about 2,000.
Kills cannot be allowed
He's
to
the boss.
die.
That's him up.
You are a worthless creature that deserves to crawl in the dirt. What you are doing here accomplishes your life on Kairos could have been something of value if you had just listened to the Timekeeper. But no. You spat in his face. Come now. Let your flesh melt and serve me. Fulfill your purpose. And die. You are finite. We are limitless.
Okay, bro. Not super bad on there.
Make way for me!
Yeah. Where you get that?
Moving to engage!
hot as fuck in here, jeez. Why is it so hot? I need to get that cooling fan for my PlayStation so it vents out better. It's so hot in here. I mean, I do got pants on that. I don't know, it's actually getting pretty dark really quickly. A lot of clouds. A lot of clouds. Huh. I know fallback's gonna be next month. It's getting closer. I have to say this year's a good year. I think next year now I'm gonna try to get a better job. I'm thinking about it. My like where I'm working at, I do get paid more than I do at my other job that was at. Which is nice, and I work, but like it's not a ridiculously hard job. But like a lot of people are trying to get promoted in that, and I came in like wanting to get it, but like I haven't been there long enough. You always gotta be there like 6 months or something like that before you can do it. But that's what I mean, that's not what I applied for. But the DM kind of gave me a little more of a bump up because you knew I worked there before and that, and when I talked and all that stuff and that, it just like had a different vibe in that. I'm one of the more honest workers in that, so I'm trying to keep the mentality up in that. I'm like, okay. They said by 6 months I should get a raise in that. They do give raises. I said, okay, well, like I'm not gonna mind it. Like, if you give me a raise in that, like, I think they give you 25-cent raises. They give you 50-cent raises every year or something like that. Something like that, because I think they only want to max you out after like 4 years. You want to be maxed out at like 17, like right now in that, something like that. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna mind it. But yeah, if you give me up to, so I do keep up with stuff and I do work really hard in that. I don't like sitting there waiting around in that. I'm not very I don't have any caution on like sitting there trying to make friends and shit and that. Like I'll be cool with people, but some people are so talkative. Like they want so much attention, and when they don't get it, it's like they're so antisocial. I'm sitting there like, do you guys know how to socialize in public, or you guys just socialize online? You socialize with like a little group of people. Cause like in real life and public and that, like everyone's different. Like there's a certain way of socializing. Like, you have to get to know everybody for a certain thing and that, but, like, when you want attention that, you don't, like, beg for it. I know about a lot of people that they beg for attention and shit. I'm just like, just join in on it. Talk about neutral shit. Like when the gay guy I work with, that he'll chime in, he'll talk about some really gay shit. Like, and, like, I know he's not trying to be, like that, but like he doesn't understand, I guess, because he's like not that social. Yeah, because you're talking to a bunch of gay people. Gay people talk about getting banged in the ass all the damn time. Yeah, but see, the reason why straight guys talk about that shit because they don't do it. But we talk about it as a neutral subject. We don't talk about it as a subject. We'll be like, oh, I do it. Well, so yeah, I suck a few dicks every now and again. We'll say stupid shit that's just like, oh, it's just funny. Like, yeah. Because we're not trying to take it seriously. Like, there's some people that take shit too seriously. Like, they think people are always trying to hurt them. Like, one of the ladies that I work with and that, she's cool now. She's, one of my managers and that. Now I say, it's like, oh my god, it's like you laugh like a witch, like Wicked Witch. I'll try to bring up like something that she likes. She likes Disney movies and stuff like that. So I bring up like cartoons that you might know and that. So like, oh yeah, like the Wicked Witch of the West or whatever. You sound like her. You're like, you know? And immediately, emotions show. And she, like, freaked out. She says, what, do you have something against me? I'm like, no, I just say you sound like a character that we all know, and I think it's funny, like, are you fucking retarded? Like, if you think like that about yourself, that's why no one fucking likes you. People don't like instigators. Like, if you make someone, like, if you make fun of someone and, like, and it's very noticeable and that, like, it's, like, something that they, you know, might have issues with. But if you're being, like, making fun of, like, certain things and calling out, like, certain characters that you might know from a show or something like that, then there's nothing wrong with that. You know, although you get that offensive and that over something, that you are not a fun person to be with. You're like walking on fucking eggshells. Ha! Fuck that. I'll be like, are you for real? You gonna go cry wolf? Like, why are you crying wolf for? Cause you're making fun of me. Yeah, it's funny. If you can't have a sense of humor, then you're boring. Like you bitches always say. Like I have a sense of humor, he has to make me laugh all the time. But if you can't get fucking stuff that's funny, then guess what? You're an idiot. So you don't make fun of them. Okay, so I can't make fun of them because they get, you know, like little things and that. Like, okay. Like, if I call a person fucking retarded, they'll get upset and be like, I'm not retarded. I know you're not retarded. That's not the point. And I say, I call myself retarded all the time. Well, that's you and that. I know, that's the thing. It's supposed to be comedic. You're freaking out over something really fucking stupid. Like, you have to share the love with people. It's like, you're not the one that's the comedic all the time in that. You're not the one making people laugh. So, if other people do it too, you join in on it. You make fun of them too. But you just don't take it dramatically. You don't say like, well, your face is fucking ugly, ha 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 ha, like that shit. Like, they're like, okay, see, that's the problem is now you're judging the way my face is and that without trying to be comedic about it. But then again, I have to come out with something like, okay, thanks. You look like a fucking koala bear. You know, you walk around funny. Like, you got a stick up your ass or something like that. It's just, like, something like that. Like, you play off each other's words and that. I call myself an asshole all the damn time. I'm like, I'm an asshole. 100% asshole. I don't care. Like, I don't care about all these emotions and that people want to complain about, man. I'm like, just shut the fuck up. Just stop talking about negative stuff, because it doesn't go anywhere. You're just complaining about stuff that you don't even know. It's not even funny either. Like, if you talk about someone being a fat ass or something like that, yeah. We had one guy come in, he orders like $30 worth of food and he eats it all himself. So we make fun of we make fun of how much shit he orders. Like, damn, you ordered a lot of motherfucking food. Like, damn, he must be a fat ass. And you look at him, he's a fat guy. That's fucking hilarious. Like, oh, that's the reason why. Fat people gotta eat a lot because they got a lot of fat in them. They gotta have all the calories and they keep it going because they're fat. And it only takes years and years and years and years to build that shit up. Like those big old obese guys they eat like that their whole entire life. I was like, well, that's why they keep on getting fatter. And food starts costing a lot. And they're guys that really, like, they are very sensitive in that, but they work sit-down desk jobs in that because they're fat in that. So they probably work at jobs in that they don't have to handle so much physical labor in that. So, wow. Like, what? Like, why do you want to live a life like that? That's like, pointless. Like, you waste all your time being overweight. Like, oh man. Ugh. It's like the Family Guy episode, The Fat Coalition. They're all fat as fuck and that farting and belching when they were doing the whole like scene where they all came into like a school board meeting with Peter Griffin. And they're all like, oh man, they're all burping and farting and shit. And that's all they did. The Peter Griffins tried to talk to him and that they just constantly were groaning, farting, and shit their pants and shit. It was fucking hilarious. And the Peter Griffin's like, okay, that's good enough for today. We did a good job today, guys. And then the last thing he says, we did a good job today, guys. And some guy fucking breaks his seat. He's like, it's fucking hilarious. But then again, people gonna get mad because they're fat. You choose to be fat. Like, what the fuck do you mean? It's a choice. It's like, if you're going to get mad at someone, get mad at yourself for being fat. That's why you're fat. Let's see. Family Guy Fat Coalition. Let's see if I can move up. Oh, here it is. Today's meeting for the NAA. There you go.
I'd like to get... You know what, maybe everyone can sit down. Okay, that's better. Welcome everybody to the...
They're all eating food and shit.
Snacks are best saved for later. Okay, now I've prepared an agenda for our organization. What we want from the community as fat people with pride.
They won't stop farting.
I think we got a lot accomplished here today. We'll pick this up again tomorrow.
Oh, it's so fucking funny.
Everything's gonna be fine. You're all right. I think I'm... Everyone can sit down. Okay, that's better.
I love Family Guy.
Snacks are best saved for later. Now I've prepared an agenda for our organization. What we want from the community and fat people with pride. All right, I think we got a lot accomplished here today. We'll pick this up again tomorrow.
I love Family Guy. I haven't seen it in a while. That's just so funny. Season 1 was kind of dead a little bit, but season 2 and 3 and 4 were really fucking good. Even the newer ones that were really good. Besides, we did the whole COVID bullshit thing. That was fucking stupid. The South Park did it better now. They were making fun of the vaccine. That I love South Park. They do such a good job. Oh fuck! I really got it. 7 more days till the 25th. That's when I'm gonna pay my bills on the 25th. So I get paid that next week. Okay, that's cool. So I get paid on... Actually, today's Thursday night, so... It would be 6 days. So, Wednesday and then another 7 days after that. So yeah, I should get paid. I get paid 13 days from now. So 13 days from now, today's the 18th, so it'll be the 31st, yeah. Get paid 3 times this week, month. Yeah. I love Family Guy. That shit's so funny. That. Oh, rip an asshole replacing that. That happened to me yesterday. Man, I had gas. I had bad gas. I don't know what it was, but like, man, I had rip ass. I was, there's no way I'm gonna fart now. I might shit myself. And like, so I sat there and I went to the bathroom. That I just ripped huge amount of ass. Man, like this shit was fucking disgusting. It was just like it wouldn't stop coming out. I felt so much better now. I'm like, damn. I know I eat pizza. I'm eating pizza and that now because I go through and I kind of change up my diet here and there. And like I'll buy a big ass pizza with some like with the good bread sauce and that, and then I'll sit there and I'll just eat it for a couple of days. I'll normally eat it before I go to bed and stuff like that. Or it lasts us for like 2 or 3 meals. And like, I'm gonna try to do that stuff and then just change it up a little bit because I'm like, I'm gonna trade it on. It'll save me money now because I can use it for 3 or 4 meals and that. And I get a lot of meat on it and that, so it actually gives me my protein really up front. And like, I'm like, okay, we can do that. And I don't know. I like my job and that. I mean, honestly, if I could get they're doing really good with my hours now. If I can get at least 65 hours a week, which I know that's what I want to hit in that, 65 to 70 hours a week, then my checks will be closer to $900, which is what I want. Closer to 900. I don't want, it doesn't matter to me because I save up money anyway. I want a little bit for my first paycheck to pay for all my stuff for my whole entire month. And I have maybe like, I don't know, like 50 or 70 bucks left over in that. So I can be able to sit there and have the other paycheck saved. So when I get paid again, I can be like, okay, my first paycheck is going to be, my paycheck of savings, and my second paycheck is for paying bills. It's already getting nighttime already? It is. Huh. I guess the cycle is starting to have the sun starting to pull away from us, so nighttime's going to be happening like 5 or 6 minutes earlier. So it gets to the point. But one of the things that I would want to talk about before I leave in that, I was reading up on some stuff about changing your life based upon what the Bible states. And one thing in short of those two is, how do you date someone as a believer? The one that prays every day, the one that doesn't party and drink. They kind of keep themselves in that, but they have a very healthy, loving life. And I was talking about, it talks about that in the Bible too, like God puts people in your path to try to help them out or try to change you. So like my ex, for instance, she changed me, and I devote myself more towards religious stuff. I can't say religious, but I devote myself more towards Christ, more towards Jesus Christ, because of how she was acting that, and it was just strange. Like, I never knew someone that got angry out of fucking nowhere. Like, she just spiked with so much anger over someone that she, you know, supposedly loved. And I'm just like, I never got angry with her, only sometimes a day, because she would just bitch about stupid shit. And it's always about her fucking past. I said, this is why you bitches can't have too many boyfriends. You traumatize yourself on purpose. I said, and like, you devote yourself to that feeling. Like, I don't even know how people lust that much. Like, I think I thought I lust a lot, but people lust so much, especially when they're on drugs, like smoking weed or nicotine. That they want to have sex all the time. Like, they want to have sex with random people too. And I'm looking at them like, I just fucking like jack off, but like I don't get enticed with people in that. Like I try to say, I don't know how you guys do that shit. Like, how can you guys connect with someone just to get banged? And then when I look at them, I'm like, why would anyone want to bang you anyway? Like, you're not even that attractive. Like, you're average at best. Like, the guys you're banging that are that fucking easy. Because I've seen hot-ass girls and that. I had a lot of hot-ass girls that try to do stuff with me and that try to bring me on their rosters and shit that have sex with me and that. They're fucking way hotter than the girls that get dick in that. I'm just sitting there like, how do you even do that shit? Like, I'm just confused myself. I'm like, huh? I'm like, you bang random dudes? She's like, yeah, they like me. I don't know about that. I don't know if they like you because they ain't with you. Two different things there, honey. I was like, yeah, I can't do that. I'm so happy I'm not like that. I'll tell anyone and everyone, don't be like that. When you start to get in the groove and start getting more attractive as a man or a woman in that, don't throw yourself out there like that. That's not the point of attraction, is to get laid. I know some people think that, but it's not. It never is. Like, I was talking to some of the ladies that work in that, and it said women normally have a very hard time approaching me and asking me unless they have a huge amount of confidence. Like, they have a really hard time approaching me. Like, if they like me in that, because, you know, I might have a cute face or something like that, whatever it is, they won't approach me. And I was like, and I understand that. I don't approach women at all. I never do. Because most women that say have like an attraction towards me, they're always a lot younger than me. You know, because I'm in my mid-fucking 30s. And I don't look like it. I look like I'm probably in my 20s. So I'll get like 18-year-olds up to 25-year-olds that try to like, they're trying to hit on me in that. Big ass blushy smiles and that. And I started seeing that and just like, dude, it's like I'm not saying I'm old, but like, I don't feel old. I actually feel really strong in that. There's little things I work on, like stretching and shit. Like my neck, and then get my neck stretched out and crap. But like, I'm just thinking to myself in that, like, as soon as I tell girls my age and that, they're all like, oh, I didn't know you were that old, da da da. And I'm like, I don't look at age the same way everybody else does anymore because I don't care. I was like, I live my life based on live my life. I just want to be happy. Happy with what I got. I mean, I can't say that I'm miserable. I mean, yeah, I probably want my own place and all my own stuff and that, blah, 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 but like, I'm already stuck with the route I'm having. I like the route that I have. I love being close to my parents and that. Like, I do whatever the fuck I want to do, and that they do whatever they want to do. They're always fucking gone on trips or doing their little stuff and that. So, like, if I did have a girlfriend, that they can come over basically several times out of the month because my parents are always fucking gone. And we could do stuff in that, and or vice versa. Like one of the girls that lives in the condominiums next to me that she drives a red car, and I keep seeing her, and she's beautiful. Like every time I look at her, she's like, she always gives me big smiles and waves at me, and she's a very attractive woman. And I'm thinking that she's probably like in her mid-20s. Probably, I'd say probably in her late 20s. Because she lives on her own and that. She has to be closer to her 30s now. Because most women don't really move out of their parents' house or move out of like groupie homes and that until they're like in their 30s. Or unless something happened, they got a good job up front or something like that. So I saw her the other day now while I was walking to work and that, and I was like, damn, she was so beautiful, man. Like, man, God. And I tried to talk to the older ladies around the condominium, and I'm like, it's the girl in the red car that lives in that thing, and that she's very attractive looking. I think she's very cute in that. Trying to see if they could boast her, because one of the ladies, she lives in that condominium with her. I want to see if she could boast her and get her ass to come out and that, so I actually have a conversation with her. Because normally I don't like doing that shit and that. I'm like, I don't have time and that to do and that. I'll wave and smile on that, but see if the initiation can go off. Anyway, I'm gonna get going on that. You guys have a good night and that. Pray tonight. I pray for you guys, good sleep and grace and love. Thank you, Jesus, in your heart and that. You guys have a good night. Amen.